Right. So, welcome back students to one more session of your World of Chemistry. We've been doing chapter 1 of your grade 10th. Right, I have picked up the NCERT book and very detailedly all the topics one after the other are done. Along with this, there is an animated video, PPTs also. Please watch it till the end. Right, today the topic of discussion is nothing but double displacement reaction. So, whenever you're learning a reaction, concept is you should know the definition, you should know the general statement, you should know the reaction, that is the example, and most important of all these is you should know what are the color changes in that, what are the precipitates in that. Basically, here you have to analyze from the 360-degree, then only you will get full marks, right? So, if I have to speak about double displacement, as the name suggests, here you have in the heading only double. So, first let us take a general statement and then write. So here I'll be leaving space for the definition. I'll be writing the general expression or general chemical equation, chemical reaction here. Right. Here what happens? I said, just see, here I have A, B plus C, D. Okay, now what are you observing here along with this compound? Now I know this is not an element, this is a compound because it is a combination of two atoms or a molecule. Now in this particular molecule, the first one is the cation always, the second one is the anion. So cation means positively charged species, cation. Okay. B or the second part is called the anion. Okay, let me write it down so that I have space for definition. The second part is called anion. Cation means positively charged, anion means negatively charged. Here also same thing, cation, anion. Now observe, always the cation of the first one and the anion of the second one gets combined. Again, the cation of the second one and the anion of the first one combines. That means there is exchange of ions. Let us write what product I got. A combine means plus combines with minus, minus combines with plus means combination is plus and minus. Right. Here I get a product of AD plus BC. Okay, AD plus CB. Why? Because as I said, first should be cation, second should be anion, first should be cation, second should be anion. Simple. Now, with this, I can write the definition, I think. Now, see, the reactions in which, okay, so this double displacement reactions are those reactions, I'm writing from there, the reactions in which what is happening? There are reactions in which exchange of ions happens or in which there is exchange of ions. Okay. And what is happening after exchanging? We are getting a product, new product we are getting, right? So, the reactions in which there is exchange of ions and there is a formation of new product. Formation of new product are called double displacement reactions. New product are called double displacement reactions. Done. Now I understood the basic concept. I understood the general chemical reaction. Now let us take a specific example and see. So there is an NCERT activity which is attached to this. That is the reaction between barium chloride and sodium sulfate. So watch the animated video which is there at the end of this discussion. Right. Here I'm going to take a example for this. Right. Now I'm going to take barium chloride. Okay, the white color, this is solution. So this is also aqueous. Then I'm going to take sodium sulfate, Na2SO4. This is also the aqueous form. I'm mixing both together. When I mix, as I said, let's see. This is plus positive cation. This is positive. I'm not writing the charges valences. Basically, barium plus 1, chlorine minus 1. So this is minus. Next comes, this is plus and this is minus. Here exchange will happen means the positive one combines with the negative one. The positive one combines with the negative one. Same thing I have written here. Now what product do I get? Initially I took barium chloride, then I took sodium sulfate. Now what is happening? It's forming barium sulfate. and the leftover is sodium chloride. Now see this. This is a white color PPT formed. Now basically when I take barium chloride colorless, sodium sulfate colorless, I mix both together in a beaker, and when you see the formation of white precipitate, you have to analyze that there is exchange of ions. So once again let us come back. The double displacement reaction is there is the reactions in which there is exchange of ions between two compounds, point number one, and which allows, or where there is a formation of a new compound. Are you seeing barium sulfate anywhere here? No. So barium sulfate is a new compound which is formed. So this is how is a double displacement reaction. Now here white PPT I have written. Now PPTs are, what are PPTs? PPTs means precipitates. The insoluble substance, whatever is there or formed in the reaction, it goes and settles down here in the form of a white PPT. So this is barium sulfate. Now here important thing I have done in the initial videos, that is types of reactions. There I have, or the characteristics of reactions, there I have explained what is form PPT means, when PPTs are formed in the chemical reactions, when gases are evolved in the chemical reactions, when there is change in temperature. Please watch that video. So here in double displacement, this is the thing. Now let us come and see some more examples for double displacement reaction and how to form the product. Right, now we have understood the concept. Now I have written certain examples. Let us solve these examples. Right, here I have given two compounds. Just see two compounds. As soon as you get, write the charges. So as I said, first is always plus, second is negative, plus and minus. Right, so if I have to exchange the ions, barium will combine with sulfate, copper will combine with chloride. So I get the product as barium sulfate plus copper chloride. So this is a precipitate here. Right, so precipitate I am writing down. Down arrow represents the precipitate, up arrow represents the evolution of any gases. Right, here if I take copper sulfate and hydrogen sulfide, so again copper combines with sulfur and this combines with oxygen forming water. So I get copper sulfide Cu2S plus water is what is released out. Next thing, aluminium chloride plus ammonium hydroxide. Aluminium combines with hydroxide, ammonium combines with chlorine. One thing students, I am not balancing it here. I have already taught you balancing. You need to practice the balancing by yourself. Right, so what product I get? I am going to get aluminium hydroxide, gelatinous precipitate, and ammonium chloride is one. Simple. Let us do one more. Lead nitrate and potassium iodide. Again, lead combines with iodine, potassium combines with nitrate, forming PbI2 lead iodide plus potassium nitrate. Simple, isn't it? Let us see the last. What are you observing here? This is nothing but reaction of an base with an acid. Okay, reaction of base with an acid. Let's see here, important thing, what is the name of the reaction? Whenever a base reacts with an acid, we call it as a neutralization reaction. So what question can be asked? What is, or neutralization reactions come under which category of chemical reactions? You can say directly these are called double displacement reactions. So as I said, this is positive, negative, positive, negative. Just now we have discussed the positive combines with the negative combines with the positive, and forming sodium chloride is the salt formed and water is formed out. So here this is how it is given in the exam. Nothing to do. Your teacher will give you examples. You need to exchange the ions and do. Ma'am, how can I remember so many? How will I know the formula is aluminium hydroxide? Simple. I told you in this reason. Now only aluminium valency, atomic number you write the valency. You will know how many electrons it requires. Hydroxide is a polyatomic ion which you have studied in grade 9. You need to remember the charges of hydroxide, carbonate, sulfate, phosphate, nitrate, nitrite. So if you remember all these, everywhere those will be repeated. So this is your double displacement reaction. I'll meet you with the animated video at the end. Thank you for watching, students. So let me meet you again with the next type of reaction, that is redox reaction, very important in grade 10th.